You two
And
right
probably,
here.
well, yeah. Well, listen, everyone, please don't take this the wrong way. I'm not trying to sound like we're superior. I don't get into that. But there's a
Right.
few. I don't know. I'm talking about years ago when I was in grad school. There were some small sample population studies done on mixed race people, and what they concluded. And I remember this years ago because I talked about this during my presentation. That mixed race people they found in their sample population to be one of the most intelligent people on the face of the earth. Did you know that?
No way.
I swear to God.
I can
I
believe
swear.
it. I
They were
believe it.
talking more
No,
about
hearing y'all
black,
tonight,
white,
I
mixed, and
believe it.
Asian black. Blasians and Afropeans. They weren't really talking about like Asian and white. It was more um, Blasians and Afropeans. They talked about
I
in their
believe it.
study, they found them to be abnormally like intelligent, like highly educated,
Mhm.
like almost to the point where they were like, what's the word I'm looking for?
I see
Gifted,
that.
precocious, gifted. It's true, and high achievers. And I'll be honest with you,
Mhm.
that is very true as well. Like I'm
Oh
not saying
yeah.
other groups are not, but look at like Tiger Woods, like all these major mixed race people that are pioneers, very successful, high achievers. I don't know what it is, and what they concluded. Now they were just, I guess, surmising in their studies that when you blend two, it creates something magical.
We
I'm not
are
saying it's not
magic. There we
magical in its
go.
independent
Magic's a
state.
lot.
Yeah, it's like your type,
Yes,
your
we are
handle.
magic. Okay.
It's something
Be
magical.
great.
I don't know
Yes.
what it is. Highly educated overachievers. They talked about it, and I'll be honest with you, it's true. It's very true. Like I remember when I was in grad school,
Mhm.
I would have professors. Now I didn't even finish my master's. I'm talking about PhD, doctoral level, professors. They would confer with me on how to use certain terms, certain words in a sentence, and I'm like, what? And they didn't see anything wrong with it because they're like, your vocabulary is so out there. I
Mhm.
sometimes find myself wanting to call you and ask you, how do you say this word like similitude, all these vicissitudinary, vicissitudinal, all these words, these big words. I'm like, well, I'm not trying to use them to gloat. I just use it because I love language. I'm a logophile. I love
Yep.
language.
Language is
And
power.
I would try to use
Language.
all the different, terminology, the different suffixes, whatever. But I remember one professor called me in the afternoon, Dr. Batai, is like, how do you say, or what is the word vicissitudinary mean or vicissitudinal? How do you put it in a sentence? I'm like, well, that means, sudden, massive, unpredictable changes. So the vicissitudes of the
Mhm.
economy can make a rich man poor. It's like, oh my God, I'm going to use that. She used to call me to confer on how to use certain language in her presentations. And I felt incredibly honored
Mhm.
saying mixed race people are highly educated
They're
people. And I'm
some
not gloating, it's
geniuses.
just a fact. So
It's just a
I love
fact.
all of you.
So love
Haley, I
that,
love you
guys.
too,
Thank
baby.
you so much for sharing that.